Someone whose job it is to be there for you, to help you to see a different perspective, and to bring you into a time and place of greater clarity of thoughts and excitement about life. That's what we do. Today, I'm using the Merlin Tarot, just major arcana, plus the aces of the minor arcana, and the court cards. There's enough here to be getting on with. You'll probably like the imagery. I do. What do you come to a tarot reader for? It isn't just about the future, is it? It's about the present and present concerns, and how the present is going to influence the future. So, what are your present concerns? Let's do a little tarot reading. Let's just have a quick look and see what's coming in for you. The deck is already well shuffled, but I can do a little bit more for you if you want, just to make you happy, to help you to focus in on things which matter, give you that moment of peace, calm, tranquility. What is actually troubling you? What are your main concerns? Who does it affect? Is it about your relationship life? Is it about your family, your friendships, your work, your career? What's going to happen after all this craziness is over? Are there changes happening in your company? Do you need me to look at that? Frame that question deep inside your mind. But before we look at it, I want you to take a moment to relax. Place both feet firmly on the floor. Your toes equidistant to your ankles, square. Your knees making a proper 90-degree angle, roughly speaking, whilst you sat there. Take your hands and place them on your knees. Keep your back upright. Some people call this the Egyptian posture, and other people take their hands and place them just on the inner thighs, wherever's comfortable. The elbows inwards, back straight. Some people like to visualize a line of light descending from above, piercing the top of the head, and descending through the body. Descending out of the red chakra and going deep, deep, deep down into the earth. Down, down, down into the core of the earth. The visualization keeps them upright. The concentration on the visualization brings them into a state of calm and balance. At that moment, some people might do a chakra visualization, going through all the colours: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and brilliant white as they go through all the chakras one at a time, opening, relaxing, building an association with balance between the various colours. However you choose to find your calm, your balance, your centre, do it now. And I'll continue to shuffle the cards. Some people go on a path working, a visualised journey, where they might visualise themselves on a beach or in the mountains, and the sky is changing colour, going through the various chakra colours. They might visualise a crystal stone in front of them, changing colour with all of the colours of the sky. And then, after the white colour has been done, for it to shimmer in a pearlescent, milky hue of all the colours, shining brighter and brighter and brighter, and then fading to a point. Then it would come back to reality. come back to the here and now. And at that point, they would then be ready, receptive, calm, focused. Are you feeling receptive now? Calm, focused, ready to receive the wisdom of the Tower. Put your problems aside and let's have a look at yourself as an individual in the here and now from the point of view of the Celtic cross spread. Okay? Just do that, shall we? Let the negativity float away from you. Down through your feet, or maybe through an out breath if you prefer. Bring yourself to that time and place of being centered and focused. You are what's important here today. You are what's important now. Don't forget that. Okay. Here we go. Starting off very positively. The Star card of the Major Arcana, full of hope and beauty and reverence and divinity. Balance, temperament, or temperance I should say. Understanding the mixing of wine with water so you don't get quite so drunk on it. In early Christian thought, the star and the temperance was used to speak about communion. Then the female character in it was a reference to the Holy Spirit coming to communion wine. Not many people know that. Yeah, it's true though. Now whether you're a Christian or whether you're not, that message of balance, getting it right, enjoying flavour, but not immersing yourself too much in obsession. The idolatry of the mind. That thing you're worried about at the moment, anxious about being blown up into some kind of over-the-top construct. Being taken away, moderated, modified, seen from a clear and true perspective. Relaxed. Maybe that's what's important right now. Relax, peace and balance. Contrary to that, something hotter, something more aggressive, a cold card. King of the suit of serpents, fiery, but also somehow connected to the earth. Inside his little pot there's something which looks like a salamander. Don't know whether you can see that on my camera, but it's there. Salamanders are a mythological creature of the fire. Salamanders also represent energy, transformation, healing and repair. You can only heal if you're injured. Where is the wound in you? Where is the pain? What caused it? Take a moment. Go back into yourself and try and work out the cause or the origin of this problem. And think about what you can do in the here and now to create change. Something you're aware of. A feminine character. Queen of beasts, expressed as a wise person, a wise woman maybe, with something upon her, not upon her belly or on her lap, which could either be interpreted either as an apple or as a disc. Maybe it's a poison apple, but maybe it's a symbol, more of her presence, more of her kingdom, your kingdom. This is something you're aware of. Do you have money worries? Are you concerned about your material survival in the future? When all of this craziness is over, what would you be doing differently? How would you be planning your future, your day-to-day tasks, your survival? What would you be doing to try and bring about that change? And to move you away from the strong, resolute, injured individual into a clear-minded, rational, practical individual, still with some sensitivity, but also having that balanced with strength of character, resolution, looking after yourself. What have we got here? Coming out of what you're aware of in your subconscious mind. A different character. This one came out reversed, actually. Reversed changes the meaning. The character looks free, hunting in the wild, but it's reversed. Do you feel caged? Do you feel constrained? What do you think is holding you back? And what's most important is what can be done in order to create change, to give you a certain level of freedom of thoughts, freedom of opportunity, to bring you into a time and place whereby you can achieve things for yourself and go out and hunt that prey, whether that's a new job, a better relationship, a change in terms of how you are going to go through the process of your life. What are you looking for now? What do you want to change and why? Where do you think you should be going with your life? I like the fact that the horse in this particular image is not charging, it's not racing. In fact, it's just showing itself, almost like a dressage horse. How much of your life is for show, and how much work do you do on the inner levels in order to bring about the calm and peace and balance and success you've always been looking for? What is it that you need to do next in order to make yourself more authentic, more clear, more true, more real? Let's have a look at your past. A gamble, a risk, a wheel of fortune. Something rather uncomfortable is there, because that also came out reversed. You've taken many risks, haven't you? Many risks indeed. And maybe the reason we've got the King of Serpents there is because you're still carrying some of those injuries, wounds, maybe unkind words said, maybe inappropriate action done against you. As you went through the process of trying to get yourself established in the world, getting yourself established, there's something cynical about this. Are you worried about something bad from the past coming back in the here and now in the short-term future? Is that why you've come to me for a reading? Is that why you need this next stage of your life explained by the cards? Let's look at what's happening next. We always do it, don't we? Us fortune tellers. We say that death is not a bad card, and it never is, because you're still alive. But what it's talking about here is something you've always hoped for. In this case, the feminine character of death is being expressed as a wise person indeed. Again with an apple, but also with a scythe, and also in the background. Maybe that's an image of Ariadne, spider in the web, connected to all things. But also there's something interesting about this, in the fact that it's not a grisly image. It's not it's not there to worry you, it's not there to frighten you. It's there to soothe you. The sickle, used by the Druids for the preparation of medicine, healing, change, something really rather good. It's about to come your way. Now, the staff cards, the actual short-term, medium-term and long-term future, plus the hint of the unexpected, exciting. Did you like that sound? Okay. Short-term future. A young emperor, in charge of his life, in a position of power. The big changes you're about to go through is being prophesied by the anticipation of the future part of the reading, which is very medicinal in this case. It's going to start to bring fruition for you within the first 3 months. Your plans are going to start to take root, take seed, take flight. And also with a sense of feeling proud of what you've achieved, who you know and how you know them and what you can bring about in your life. Then we move on to the next stage, the medium-term future between 3 and 6 months from now. Again, a king card, regal, in charge, in power. Maybe a little ineffable, but still wise, strong, powerful, proud, resolute, and with a hunting bird and with a sword. What does that mean to you? What are you hunting for? If you're going to be the king, that means you're going to have it. Definitely have it. That relationship, that job, that level of financial stability you've been looking for a long time. Just around the corner. Just around the corner. Just around the corner. Have faith. Now, the final 2 cards cover the actual long-term future, as well as something unexpected. But I don't know why that part of the reading is called the unexpected. Because I'm going to tell you what it is. But let's look at the long-term future first. Between 6 and 9 months' time down the line from now. A mythological creature, a dragon, but very small, not threatening, almost useful. It looks like the character could be scouting, receiving assistance from nature, from the forces around you. Maybe that's a source of advice, a family member, a friend. Maybe that's an institution or organisation providing assistance, something in the natural social world that seems to be providing you with what you require. But prior to that, a slight feeling of opposition within the same suit. Still a serpent, remember? We had a salamander message earlier on, which felt wounded. Tied in with a sign of hope and balance. And the final 2 are in charge. The salamander isn't mentioned, but instead we have a serpent and we have a dragon. Serpent, again, healing, used as a symbol of medicine. In the long-term future, your healing of your life being complete. And the dragon, a symbol of magic, of miracles, and also fearsome. You're going to come into your own very soon to achieve something big. So this sense of a challenge is not necessarily a bad one, but also a sense of you challenging others as you go through the process of healing yourself, rising above, becoming an uber character, unexpectedly recognized. What you're being recognized for, maybe only you can tell me down there in the comments section. You have a future ahead of you, a good future, a powerful future. And now, you need to rest content, relaxed, harmonious. I didn't need to use my rubber gloves after all, because you don't need a COVID-safe tarot reading because you're watching this on a YouTube video. Plus, it made a nice relaxing sound, I think you'll agree. That's your tarot reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, favourite, share on all your favourite social networks. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Very soon. In an upcoming ASMR tarot reading or Ouija board seance or any other weird thing that I feel like doing at the time. And I'm glad I've been here to introduce you to the imagery of the Merlin Tarot. Speak to you soon.